Yes, 98.9 Sonora FM, use traffic and music. Just as my promise, for this afternoon, me, Bayu, and I'm going to have an interview session with, I will call this duo. They're about to release their EP. It's about, yeah, a couple days ago. So please welcome to the show. We got Tofu here. There. Hi, Shye.
Hello.
How are you? Is that great over there?
Yes, everything is fine here in Singapore. Sorry, Rangga can't be with us today. He
Yeah,
is
that's
serving the country.
that's fine. That's fine. By the way, I'd like to congratulate you. Finally, Tofu was released about three song, right? You have a I Want to Be a Kid that was released on 28th November 2022, and then We'll Be Alright on October 27, 2022, and the last one, not the last one, yeah, this is How It Ends. It was out from 24 November 2022. So I'd like to congratulate you. So how you're feeling right now after release the song? Is that the same energy? Is that the same excitement? How is it?
Obviously before the song dropped, before the whole EP dropped, we were all quite nervous because we weren't sure how people would react. But I think everyone has been really liking it, and we're very thankful for all the support that we've received on the EP. So
Uh-huh.
now we're just very thankful that people are still listening to it, and we're very happy. Yeah.
So how you started with Ranga? I mean, you both put it together by Youngly Record, and Ranga was approached the first one, and then you came out the right after. How was the conversation there when you first met Ranga?
Um, Actually, Ranga and I we had met briefly at a sort of Christmas kind of event in 2020, I think. But
Okay.
we didn't really talk, so there wasn't time for us to get to know one another and stuff like that. So this EP was like the first time that we probably introduced ourselves and we got to know one another. But the whole time that we were recording the EP, we didn't meet, so it was all done online.
Uh-huh.
And the only time we met physically
Uh-huh.
was when we shot the music video for I Want to Be a Kid Again. So
Wow.
that was very interesting because
Uh-huh.
there was like the past few months of like talking online, and then you meet the person, and
Uh-huh.
yeah, Ranga is really nice. He's very fun to work with, and I think we're both very similar, so we got along very well.
Was that
Yeah.
hard for you? To produce a song, you need a chemistry, right? And how do you build your chemistry?
I
It-
think
yeah.
the both of us, we are quite similar in the sense of our personalities. I think we're quite similar. So um I do think we're quite shy people at first, but then when you get to know the person, we're a bit more like, yeah. Yeah. So we obviously, I think when you work online, it's not as like you can't communicate with the person like physically, so you don't really know, you can't really read them well. But I think just in general, working with Ranga and Joel Gentlebones on this, they are both very chill people, and they're very they made it a very comfortable and safe space for us to just throw ideas back and forth and like just talk about things. So yeah, when we finally met, it didn't feel like oh ew, you're like this in person. It was like, oh yay, yeah.
You both get interested to this project, right?
Yes.
So, you told me that you've done this in an online session, and how when you start this tofu project, do you have a session with Ranga to talk to each other first, like to know each other first, to know what's going on in your head and Ranga's head, and put it together? I mean, to build a chemistry like that, I mean, that's very important to musician, right?
I think we built the chemistry by just going right into it.
Okay.
Because when I came on, the Ranga had already had the tracks that he produced. So all I had to do was really just get on it and see how I felt. And if there was anything I wanted to change, I could just change. So I think by just going into it and recording and sending over my vocals, and then like letting them listen to what I've done, and them telling me what they think about it. I think that's how we became more comfortable with one another.
Uh-huh.
And the songs, the all the three songs are very relatable to us, and I hope that they're relatable to whoever listens to them as well. So yeah, it was very nice to just bounce off ideas, and I think in that way we became more comfortable with one another, and we could learn some things about one another as well.
Okay, how about the ideas to create a music? I mean, is that a came up from regular basis conversation, or how was that?
So the whole backstory is that Joel Gentlebones, who is this amazing musician himself, he has this record label that he started called Yakni Records, and he wanted to do an EP. It was like a collaborative project between two artists. So he asked Rangga at first, and so Rangga started writing songs and producing songs, but he didn't know who the second person would be. So it was one day I got a message from Joel, and he was like, "Hi, do you want to be part of this project?" Then I was like, "Oh yeah, sure," because it's something I've never done before, and I was very excited to try something new. So I said yes, and then that's how everything sort of happened from there. Yeah.
All right, I've listened to your song by the way, and Ranga's song before Tofu, right? It's quite similar, but you got a more sounds like 80s tone.
Oh.
Yeah, I've listened to your song on a Build Alive and then Legally Illegal, and it sounds like 80s. And the bit when we're talking about Tofu, it's more like Ranga Stone. And how about you to what can I say? Put it to involve to this project and to feel your energy into the same with Ranga.
I think obviously when I was first approached, I knew that the genre was very different from what I usually make. So I was a bit scared because it's my first time doing this. I don't know if I will sound good, or I wasn't sure how I would sound. So that was something I was worried about. But I think after like singing on a song a few times, I didn't feel the need to change my style or change my voice or change my singing, like that kind of tone or whatever to fit the genre. I figured since this is something new for me, I might as well just try to see how I can incorporate my own sound into it. So I think, but I feel like this project is I think I Want to Be a Kid Again does have some indie influence as well. As much as it is pop, I do hear some like influences here and there. So I think it's a good representation of like both of us, which I think is important, especially because it is two of us. Yeah.
So I always start the interview with a testimony every time I have an interview session with a musician. I've heard of your three songs, and I want to start with I Want to Be a Kid Again. It was released on 28th November 2022. And I feel when I listen to your song on I Want to Be a Kid, I feel like tired of what happened as an adult and then just trying to memorize childhood moment. And it was just it took a time to chill in like a child, you know. And for me, it's just like an anthem song. It's very sounds energetic. How do you describe about that?
I think the song is very carefree. It's very I think it's relatable. So I am still young. I'm quite a bit younger than Rangga. So when the song came out, people were like, "But you're still a kid. Why are you singing about this?" I'm like, "Yeah, but I just turned 20 this year, which is very scary when you're like you've been a teenager and then you're turning 20 is like a big deal because suddenly you're an adult and stuff like that." So hopefully the younger listeners who listen to this song can relate also. But I think this song is, like you said, it's kind of like an anthem. It's a very fun song to just dance and sing around with your friends to and I think it's just very lighthearted. It's not so serious, and it's just I think it encapsulates that whole like.
It was just like for me, it was just like a let's get loose together, everybody. Like that.
Yeah.
All right, then move out to Will Be Alright. It was released on 27 October 2022. And the way I feel about this song, it's just like a two-person having a conversation. And it seems like it got a problem in the past and like they haven't moved on. And overthinking about the problem and just like say, hey, let's roll a dice and get loose together. Do you want it? It can be like for relationship things or friendship things. Is that kind of emotion that you want to transfer in this song?
Yeah, I think We'll Be Alright is like because the whole lyrics is like it's about overthinking, and both Rangga and I, we overthink a lot, and I think a lot of people have the habit of worrying about the past and also about the future. So this song, I think it can be applied in the sense of like just take it easy, take things one step at a time, just focus on the now, and
Okay.
then hopefully, I think eventually things get better with time. So it's more of like it's a reminder to anyone who's struggling that they're not alone, because Rangga and I both experience these things, and I'm sure that they have people around them who, even if they don't say it, they
Uh,
might be going through this as well.
uh,
So yeah, I think Will Be Alright is a very like chill, very
uh,
like rainy day kind of song. Like when
yeah.
when you're feeling a bit emo, you can listen to it. Yeah.
I would say "Will Be Alright" will going to be my favorite because I don't know.
Oh,
I love the tone, and on my interpretation, I would say like I'm having a barbecue with my friends, having a beer or something, and then just start chilling, enjoy the
yeah,
moment
yeah.
on the afternoon or on the evening, like just enjoy the moment. I like the tone on and
Mm.
the beat too. And then we moved out right now on your third. This is how it ends. It was released on 24 November 2022. The way I see about this song is about the breakup song. Is that true?
Yeah, I think it's definitely a more love related thing. So what I really appreciated about this EP was that the songs weren't all about love, because
Uh-huh.
usually when it's a male and female doing
Yeah.
a song together, it's usually about love and like breakup
Yeah.
and stuff. So I think This Is How It Ends is good because it does give whoever needs to vent, or whoever needs to like just listen to the song to feel a bit better.
Uh-huh.
Maybe I think the song is about like a relationship where it's just a very slow death, you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah. No,
And
yeah.
I think that happens quite a lot, where it's like you try and try, but it just gets nowhere, and then eventually you're like, oh wow, this is how it ends. It's so quick. It's like what
Yeah.
happened to like the first time that we met and
Uh-huh.
stuff like that. Yeah.
Mm. Have you guys performed these three songs on the stage?
No, we have
No.
not.
Yeah.
No.
But you hope you will, right?
Yeah, hopefully.
Because I want to ask you about have you feel comfortable to sing these songs in the live session yet? Because I know a musician they produce their song, and it took some time to enjoy to sing to
Mm.
enjoy the instrument and all those things. Are you feeling comfortable to sing this song in a live session? What do you think?
I mean, I can't speak for Ranga, but I think he would really enjoy it.
Okay.
I think any musician who puts out a song
Yeah.
really would hope to be able to sing it live.
Yeah.
Because it's a very different feeling when it's sung live. I
Yeah.
think it's more raw and it's more genuine sometimes,
Yeah.
because after all the like mixing and like
Yeah.
maybe a bit of autotune here and there,
Yeah.
it gets lost.
Uh,
So, and it's also confirmation that we can sing. So yes, Ranga is a really good singer. Yeah.
That's totally different things. When you sing and then on the record you put autotune or everything about that. Yeah, it's kind of normal thing. There's a lot of musicians doing that, right? So
Mm.
I'm gonna move on from three songs. If you can pick one, what's going to be your favorite?
This one I can pick for both Ranga and I, because we've said it before. We both really like This Is How It Ends. And
Okay.
the thing is, we both don't know why we love it. There's just something about the song. Obviously, we love all three of them, and each of them have their own like charm to it. But This Is How It Ends just hits different for the two of us. I don't know, maybe we are both struggling in terms of love or whatever, but I think it's just the melody and like the vibe of the song that we really like. Yeah.
Okay, from three of yours, the music video was out just only for "Will Be Alright," right? And how about oh sorry, the music video was out was "I Want to Be a Kid Again," and then "I Will Be Alright." It's just a lyric
Mm.
music video. And how about "Will Be Alright"? Yeah,
This is how it
this
ends.
is how it ends.
I don't know. We don't have any plans yet.
Mhm.
Yeah, we don't have any plans yet. Yeah, so we just have to see what
Uh,
happens.
Yeah, you just wait for something natural happens in the near future,
Yeah.
right? So describe three words on your EP, Tofu.
I think it's lighthearted.
Yeah.
I think it's a hug,
Hug. Okay.
and I think it is
What?
this is always so hard.
Childhood, maybe?
Yeah, childhood memories.
Childhood.
I know that's two words, but yeah.
That's fine. That's fine. Okay, Shye, to anyone who want to listen to your song, where they can get it now?
They can find it on all their favorite streaming platforms.
Yeah.
Just search up two
Mhm.
of you. So two OFU, which is also like tofu.
So how to spell it? Tofu or two of you? I'm quite confused.
People say two of you, but also
Yeah.
people say tofu. So I think it's up to you.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. By the way, Shye, thank you so much for this session. I'm very
Thank
enjoy your
you.
EP with Rangga. By the way, I hope the success things will happen to you both with two of you. And I'm waiting for your new song so we can have a interview session like this
Yes.
again. Okay. Now,
Thank
sahabat
you.
Sonora, for two of you. Now started from now, you can request it on Sonora FM Semarang. So I'm gonna play it for you. This is two of you with "Will Be Alright." Thank you, Shye.
Thank you.
All right, it's been a lot of fun. Now I think it's time for me to leave. So I hope to see you in the near future with your new
Thank
song,
you.
right? Okay.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.